You're rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy body full of tats.
The Misano circuit is once again in the MotoGP spotlight. Today, Yamaha test rider Augusto Fernandez officially conducted his first test using the latest Yamaha M1 V4 engine. This test is a crucial step before the revolutionary bike debuts in the first free practice session FP1 of the 2025 San Marino MotoGP. The test was conducted behind closed doors but garnered significant attention from the paddock and fans, given that the Yamaha V4 engine is the Iwata manufacturer's most ambitious project after years of reliance on the inline for configuration. Fernandez was entrusted with gathering crucial data on engine performance, acceleration, and durability before lead riders Fabio Quartararo and Jack Miller experienced the power of the M1 V4 on the same track. According to information from the Yamaha garage, today's test focused on race pace simulations and electronic adjustments, including traction control and tire management. Fernandez himself appeared very enthusiastic, even making a positive gesture after exiting the pit lane. Many considered Yamaha's decision to use Augusto Fernandez as its main test rider to be the right one. His MotoGP racing experience and aggressive riding style are considered capable of providing detailed input for further development. Now, all eyes are on the results of the FP1 session at Misano 2025. Will Yamaha's V4 engine be able to meet the high expectations and become a turning point for the blue team's performance in MotoGP? Here's the full news. Misano Circuit, Italy. The atmosphere in the MotoGP paddock has been heating up since morning. Yamaha has finally demonstrated its seriousness in the M1 V4 engine project, which has been a hot topic in the racing world. Today, Friday morning local time, Augusto Fernandez, appointed as Yamaha's main test rider, took to the Misano track to conduct an exclusive test of the latest engine. This test is considered crucial, as it serves as the final stage of technical evaluation before Yamaha officially fields the V4 bike in the first free practice session, FP1, of the 2025 San Marino MotoGP. Yamaha's entire technical team was present in the pit lane, including Japanese and European engineers, who closely monitored every lap Fernandez completed. Test focus. In this session, Fernandez was asked to try various configurations, from qualifying lap time simulations, race pace, to testing the latest electronics installed on the M1 V4. One of the most focused areas was power management at low and mid-range revs, as Yamaha has historically been known to have a weakness in acceleration compared to its rivals, particularly Ducati. Not only that, Yamaha is also testing a new aerodynamic package with a more aggressive fairing, larger winglets, and a slimmer rear end. The goal is clear: to improve the bike's stability during cornering while maintaining top speed on the straights. Fernandez's response. After his first stint, Fernandez was seen raising his hand in a positive gesture toward the pit wall crew. According to leaks from the paddock, Fernandez admitted he was quite surprised by the brutal power of the V4 engine, but also mentioned that there were several things that still needed to be refined, especially in the engine braking department and stability when exiting fast corners. This is a completely different bike than the previous M1. The power is incredible, and I can feel Yamaha is starting to reach the same level as the other manufacturers. There are still details to refine, but I'm optimistic, Fernandez said briefly as he left the garage. High anticipation for Misano 2025 FP1. This test also served as a warm-up before Fabio Quartararo and Jack Miller test the V4 engine directly in the FP1 session this afternoon. For Quartararo, this engine is expected to return Yamaha to winning ways, while the new arrival Miller wants to establish himself as a key part of Yamaha's significant history of transformation. The MotoGP public now eagerly awaits whether Yamaha can break the dominance of Ducati, Aprilia, and KTM with this new engine. Misano is also believed to be a crucial turning point in the Yamaha V4 project, which has been eagerly awaited for the past few seasons. Conclusion. With Augusto Fernandez spearheading today's testing, Yamaha demonstrated its commitment to making a comeback. All data from the Misano test will be crucial in determining how Quartararo and Miller perform on track this weekend. If the V4 engine is truly capable of matching the speed of Ducati, then the 2025 MotoGP season will enter a new, even more intense phase. Andrea Dovizioso, a former MotoGP racer who has returned to active service as a Yamaha test rider, made a major splash after participating in a closed testing session held at the Barcelona circuit, Spain. The test was held in strict secrecy and lasted only a few days, but its culmination came on the final day when Dovizioso was entrusted with riding Yamaha's latest prototype motorcycle with a V4 engine configuration. As is well known, Yamaha has been synonymous with inline-4 engines for decades, which, while known for their smoothness and stability, have begun to lag behind in acceleration and top speed compared to key rivals like Ducati, Aprilia, and KTM. Therefore, the V4 engine project was a revolutionary and risky move for Yamaha. However, the results of this latest test show positive signs. According to several leaks from insiders in the paddock, Dovizioso demonstrated extraordinary performance. The Yamaha V4's speed was truly terrifying on the straights of Barcelona. In fact, Dovizioso's lap times were reportedly approaching competitive MotoGP levels, despite this being just the initial stage of testing. Several Yamaha technicians present in the garage couldn't hide their satisfied smiles when the telemetry data came back. This private test was deliberately held away from the media spotlight. Yamaha was keen to maintain secrecy, knowing that every detail of the V4 engine's development would be of great interest to its rivals. However, the news leaked to the public due to Dovizioso's appearance, which was spotted by a few loyal fans around the circuit. Andrea Dovizioso himself was considered the perfect person to lead this major test. With his experience competing against Ducati, Honda, and Aprilia in the past, he knew the characteristics of the V4 engine and what needed to be improved to make the Yamaha bike competitive. Dovizioso is known for his detailed technical input, particularly on handling, braking stability, and corner exit acceleration. This valuable input is now Yamaha's main weapon in perfecting their major project. Even more interestingly, this private test in Barcelona was the final step before Yamaha's official V4 engine introduction at the 2025 Misano GP. It was at this circuit that the public would first see the tuning fork motorcycle with its completely new engine configuration. For Yamaha, Misano will be a defining moment. Will the V4 project be ready to compete on the track, or will it still need major improvements before its full implementation in the 2026 season? MotoGP observers are beginning to speculate that this project is concrete evidence of Yamaha's seriousness in making a comeback. After several seasons lagging behind Ducati and Honda, the team is now trying to show the world that it isn't standing still. With experienced test riders like Dovizioso and extensive technical support from Iwata headquarters, this V4 engine project could be a major turning point in Yamaha's history. The fan reaction has been equally enthusiastic. On social media, many are eagerly awaiting the bike's performance at Misano. Some hope Yamaha can finally match Ducati's incredible speed, while others are curious to see whether Quartararo and Miller, who have already been signed to the 2026 V4 project, will be a good fit for the new engine. One thing is clear, the terrifying speed demonstrated in the private Barcelona test is a strong sign that Yamaha is serious. They not only want to compete, but also reclaim the dominance they once held during MotoGP's golden era with Valentino Rossi and Jorge Lorenzo. Now the public's eyes are on Misano. Will Yamaha
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, Casamigos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space, coming closer for a taste. And I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex.